racing from the 1600 metre marker. Cat in Command and Tuscan, the last two early on. Hayaku with the white blinkers, Gingerbread Man's on the move, Royal Armour's going around them in the club blue to be among the leading division early on as they settle down into stride, and Mumsy's Jet going around them to be prominent. They're followed further back in the field by Night Shadow and Capel Tops near the rail, and then comes Cutting Edge racing about 7 lengths off the leader. Tuscan's on the outside of runners. Then comes Cat in Command. Way of Light's one of the trailers with Kanagawa, and they're racing about 10 lengths off the leader. Mumsy's Jet is doing the bidding, a length and a half. Gingerbread Man second. Royal Armour in the blue is third, and Hayaku's got the white blinkers. Capel Tops at the rail, being passed by Night Shadow. Then comes Mumsy's Jet, Cutting Edge, Cat in Command. That's racing about 7 lengths off the leader as they move to the 600, and then Way of Light. And further back in the field, Kanagawa. Homeward bound, Mumsy's Jet brings them in. Hayaku's got the white blinkers. Down the inside of that one, Gingerbread Man. Then Night Shadow, Capel Tops in the middle, got about 4 lengths to make up. Still Mumsy's Jet goes. Hayaku on the outside, Gingerbread Man. Night Shadow's running on. Capel Tops in trouble. Cutting Edge on the outside, and Cat in Command's also running on. It's Night Shadow though over the last 100. Night Shadow down the inside, Royal Armour. But Night Shadow goes from Royal Armour, and Night Shadow won it. Royal Armour second, Cutting Edge third, and Hayaku ran fourth. Number 10, Night Shadow, the Silvano. This one for Gareth Van Zyl, Warren Kennedy and Brian Bernard. And a hot streak of form, this combination. And Warren Kennedy, I say it meeting in and meeting out, standing like a stuck record that he's riding at the top of his game. Royal Armour is going to come out second best, number 7. That pays $4.50 the place. Night Shadow pays up $18.90 a win and $4.40. The third place, Cutting Edge, I think I gave that too. Let's run it across. Number 1 pays $5.90 a place. The fourth place, Hayaku. Further back in the run, Mumsy's Jet, Capel Top, as I mentioned. Nobody seemed to mention how it was sweating profusely. They wiped it down, no kind of run. And then came Mumsy's Jet further back in the run with a Tuscan and Way of Light. The tote favourite was number 4, and that's Capel Top. So as we look at the head-on, and the winner, 3 off the right-hand side, Night Shadow comes good under right-handed driving from Warren Kennedy. This the Silvano, bred by Daytona Stud, and they go on to score. Nice exactors on the card here for the running of race number 5. Back to the studio.
Well, if you included number 10, Night Shadow, in the exotics, the jackpot and the pick 6, well played here in race number 5. This is definitely a result in the bipot as well, with the 7 finishing back in second. That was Royal Armour from the Lausanne Forbes yard. What a nice win here for owner Brian Bernard. Warren Kennedy teaming up with Gareth Van Zyl. And this horse, he hasn't won in over a year, 378 days. But they put the blinkers on this evening, and maybe Warren's going to tell us a bit more, because he never raced with blinkers before. He's always raced with cheek pieces, I see. And did the blinkers make a world of difference, Warren? Because he certainly bounced back to his best.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to Gareth before the race, said, you know, if those sorts of old comes to the course, it'll be no race. And the blinkers seem to have done the trick. The cheek pieces, you probably got to know them a bit too well, and he's a difficult horse. In the races, he just decides not to run anymore, and you know, it's been a long, hard task. Gareth eventually got back on him again, and the result is, yeah, I mean, he really won a very good race today.
It's been a long time since his last win, Warren, but as you mentioned, nice to see him back.
Yes, like I said, his earlier form was very good. He won a couple on the trot, and he was doing really well, and then he just went off. You know, he's a difficult customer. He's got the pony with him at work all the time. And just very well done to Gareth. He's persevered with him. I thought maybe his times were up, but Gareth persevered and the fruit is here for the taking.
Well, you've been stuck in a traffic jam, but you've been rewarded.
Yeah, it is not very nice to be stuck in that traffic jam, but we got to the course and in the winner's box, and that's what counts.
Well done. You're riding exceptionally well, Warren. Keep it up.
Thanks, Deez. Appreciate it.
Well, let's have a quick word with Garrett. Garrett, a quick comment on All Honesty earlier on today for the guys. Was the favorite?
Yeah, Deez, I still need to speak to Diego. He'd be able to report because he rode her last time, and I'd presume she wasn't the same filly. Sometimes nights back onto the poly from the grass, the filly can be a bit temperamental, and it wasn't her. Clearly, I was stuck in traffic listening on my phone. I couldn't even get signal to watch, but it was very disappointing. But to this horse, it's really pleasurable to have him come back and win. He's very tricky, and we had his pony here with him tonight for the first time. That helped, and the blinkers was always going to make it tricky from that draw, and Warren got him over. Things worked out perfectly, perfectly ridden race, and to Uncle Brian for allowing me the confidence to keep on with the horse that might have been passed on otherwise.
Well, it's 2020. Thanks for that comment.
Thank you so much, Deez.
Well done. 10, 7, 1 and 5. That's the way they crossed the line, race number 5.